Right, hello. Welcome to the Trade of the Day for the 2nd of May. My name's Tom. I'm part of the trading support team here at Trendsignal. Today's Trade of the Day, we're going to be going through Bitcoin for two reasons, really. Number one, I love the crypto markets. I'm the resident crypto nutter here at Trendsignal, if you will. But more importantly, we've had a lot of people asking us online, how do we actually manage these trades when they're not just going up in a straight line? Now, that sounds a little bit silly. But the thing is, with most people that are looking at cryptocurrency markets, they are used to just buying over time and holding it, not really trading. And if they are trading, they're only taking long positions. They're looking for short entries, short as in short duration, not as in down. They're buying these markets and looking to get out pretty quickly just to add some extra sats to their Bitcoin holdings. What we don't want to be doing is taking every single possible trade that comes onto the market, trying to trade up, trying to trade down, and losing our money in the process. But we also don't want to just sit on our hands for months on end when the market's flat or moving in a negative direction. There are other trades taken, of course, on other instruments. You can look at your Forex, you can look at your indices, you can look at your commodities, but there is still the ability to short the cryptocurrency markets. Quite a lot of people are scared about it because it's just something that the people aren't used to, I suppose. So, what you can see over the last couple of weeks and months, we've had loads of opportunities. Really, really good for those of you that are looking to buy. And more recently, we've seen the price of Bitcoin drop as it's been overextended in the past and tries to look for a fair value to support itself, potentially to move up further into the future. So what it means is we're starting to get more short entries. You can see actually we didn't generate any short entries since back on the 18th of January. Now that was a nice little short, not a ton of profit, but it was something extra if you wanted to before you got into these absolutely parabolic winners later into February and March. We've had two more generated since April as the market starts to turn back around. I want to focus on these just to give you an idea of the process. But the process is very simple. I mean, if you've seen any trend signal trade before, it's the exact same. You're just selling the market instead of buying it. The same as you would on a currency. Yeah, I'll show you the process, I guess. So what you do is you find the market you want to trade. Now, there's a few ways to do this. We have the scanner tool. We have all of the instruments down the left. You can manually scan these charts if you want to, or you can just look at the markets that we suggest, whatever you would prefer. You can fully edit these, by the way. We have a really long list of cryptocurrencies through Charting Sensor that you can choose to trade through. Bitcoin is as you probably expect, the most popular. And what you do is, let me close this down again just to make it crystal clear because I got ahead of myself a little bit. You go to your trend signal drop down, you select your trade mate, you select the sniper on the candle you're looking to trade, and that gives you a couple of different options. Aggressive stops is usually the one that we go for, and then it gives you a default limit. Then you can take these trades further, but this is just kind of like an initial first point really for you to look to. It gives you two things. It gives you your stop and it gives you your take profit. So you're protected. You know that if the market starts trending up again, you're not going to come out for a massive loss because you're going to cut this early and hopefully look for a reversal trade to take all the way back up as it gains in price. In this particular example, though, we didn't hit our stop loss. It plowed straight through actually after 2 days, hitting our target at $62,563 per Bitcoin. What does that mean? Well, it means anybody who shorted this market, you made about 3% if you run it to that default line. Perfectly good profit. It's not going to change your life, but it is a good start. If you're doing this unleveraged, 3%, hey, it's a winner nonetheless. Now, if you were somebody who's actively managing this trade, you could have got a little bit further. I don't think anybody would have perfectly timed the bottom of the market, and I don't want to suggest so, but the maximum potential for this trade to sell off was about 12.3%. You can calculate this yourself if you want to from the numbers on screen, but basically you're looking between 3 to 12.3%. Now, unleveraged is not the most sexy way to trade these markets. To be honest with you, I don't trade these markets unleveraged. I do have my longer term holding in cryptos, but my trading portfolio, I'm always using it on leverage. There's a website that I really like. It's called GMX. Now, this is a little bit more complicated than somebody who's new to these markets should be using. If you want to find out more about GMX, ask me. More than happy to explain it. But what this does is it allows you to select your balance on your crypto wallet. It allows you to select the instrument that you want to trade against, and it allows you to select your leverage slider. You pay a small fee. As you can see down here, it's currently about 21 cents, which is really low actually. Your trader's away. So for on this trade, for example, maybe you're trading through GMX and you just want to do it on 1x and short. As I say, between 3 to 12.3%. If you're trading this on 2x leverage, literally as simple as sliding that, you go from 6% to 24.6% return. If you're somebody who's willing to take a little bit more risk, trading on 10x leverage on the crypto markets, that little move there, red to green, let's bring this back up. red to green, just to this green line here. That's a 30% movement if you're trading this on 10x leverage. And if you were somebody who was able to pin the absolute bottom of this market, the maximum range you'd have got out of this trade so far is 123% return relative to what you were staking. And most importantly, this isn't a trade that's finished yet. There are Trendsignal clients rather who will still be looking to trade this further. Of course, the market is not going to go all the way back to zero. Just make sure you're sensible. Make sure you're locking in pips as you go through the process. Now, you can do that manually. We also have different trailing stops that we can teach you to use as well. So make sure that you don't just run these positions forever and get caught out when the market turns back around. If you are interested in finding out more about this, and you can give myself a call, Joel's also quite knowledgeable about this as well. Again, my name's Tom, but we also have cryptocurrency webinars we host on a regular basis. I'm sure there'll be some details about that as well on the side. Thank you very much.
Want to learn how to find profitable trades like this? Register for our free trading webinar and discover the strategies that turn you into a confident trader. Prefer a more hands-on approach? Schedule a one-to-one walkthrough with a senior trader. See our software in action and get those questions answered, and take control of your trading journey.